there are 10 of them?
There really are.
Okay.
So we're in a 5-foot hallway, so I can't
Hold
even
on.
see him.
Why did they?
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so really are 10 of them, and they all crawl towards Malcolm first, and they just start basically crawling all over and attacking him.
I think Aros is outside of the tunnel.
You think of what now?
Aros is outside of the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm right there.
You
No,
have to be inside the tunnel.
That's not a valid space.
So actually what I'll do here is we'll have... Yeah, I don't know why they put 10 of these in... They can't be medium sized. They gotta be small, like tiny. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have 4 of them. I'm actually gonna have 4 of them attack Malcolm. Put them. They'll move into your space. We'll have some move past him. So if anybody has reactions to because they're just moving down the hallway attacking people.
I'll definitely react.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, opportunity.
you guys can anybody who I believe Malcolm, Aros, Zergae, and Elghinn, they didn't move out of your. Oh no, I guess they didn't on Zergae either. So just Aros and Malcolm take an action here. Hey, you hit with an actual blade attack. Okay, damage. Actually, I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh Jesus!
What happened there?
What was that?
I have no idea why you rolled 3d6.
I don't know. 46, wasn't it?
Are you a specter too?
I guess.
The first time he's been alive enough to attack.
Anyway, so did you roll the damage, Malcolm? Not yet.
Yeah. Is it 11?
Yeah, it was 11.
That's the damage. Okay, yeah. All right, so 2 of them basically die as they're moving through. So I'm just gonna.
Maybe it's for each one on that square. Or are there 4 of them on that square, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
I already clicked
You just double
1d6 3 times.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's a couple of them still on Malcolm. So they claw at you. And we got how many here? Oh, I deleted. Oops.
Bye, Aros.
I deleted Aros by accident.
He did die.
So Jerry killed Aros.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
With a 4d6
All right,
attack.
so
I would kill him too.
I hit Malcolm twice, did I?
Yep.
For 5 damage. And I'll attack Aros twice. And I deleted. Alright.
Too much.
I deleted Zergae. There we go. And I'll attack Zergae twice. And we'll attack Elghinn once, although, hold on, they're undead, so you have to make a wisdom.
Ooh.
Oh, look, a critical
Ew.
hit. Of course a critical hit.
Did I crit you? So this is on Zergae.
Just knock me unconscious. Don't even bother rolling dice.
6 damage for the crit. And did I hit you twice?
I fucking hate this place.
I hit you twice too, didn't I?
Yeah.
And
they have a 15 AC.
2
Of
and
course you do.
another 2, so 8 total. And then I have to roll a wisdom against
Elghinn.
Me.
yeah.
I'll put down the 8 wounds.
their saves. Of course, the saves don't show up really well. All right. Well, I hit it twice by accident, so it failed the first one. So it failed its save, so it can't attack Elghinn.
Thank you. I mean,
so it will attack Ferrick.
thank you.
And so on Ferrick, I believe that's a miss.
That fancy new shield.
Wait, did we kill any of them?
Yes,
Were there? How many are there total?
there were 10.
We killed how many? 2?
2, yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause we
still
only had
see
2
10.
attacks.
Is there still
Still
10?
see 10 healthy ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep moving.
Does it apply damage to him?
Okay, I screwed up here. Yeah, okay. Here. Gone. And gone. Okay. Malcolm.
Okay. I guess I'll just attack whatever one. Just any of them.
Combat tracker is still showing 10.
It's okay.
8 damage. If that drops one, I'll swing with the butt end on another.
Oh, yeah, you'll instantly kill them.
Okay. I'm gonna miss. Probably. 9.
I'm just removing them from the board. I'm not doing the combat tracker, so
Okay.
it's not a big deal. So two down.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Arrows.
Okay. Same thing. I'll attack one with the. I don't know if that hit or not.
That is a. Where's your armor class? That is a hit.
Okay. So that kills it, or?
Yeah, you'll kill it.
Okay. All right. Then the dagger as well. Hold on.
That'll hit as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
2, 4, 6. So that should leave 4 left, right? I accidentally deleted one too many, but it's okay. Ferrick.
Get off me! Get off my shield! I just got it! I just got it! Get out!
It's a nice shield. That's a hit.
Ew.
Zergae.
See if we can hit stuff. Not with a 1.
Oh, that Dow. A lot of whooshing with. Oh,
Whoosh, whoosh. Wow.
Elghinn hits.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the button.
But you hit.
But you gotta accidentally use that button all the time.
There you go. We're down to 1 crawling claw left. Which will kill Zergae and crit him.
So I died. Again.
Oh my god.
I hate this place.
First level rocks.
Alright, Zergae's down. I think you'll be able to kill. You'll
Can we
kill
just
it.
carry him and leave?
Yeah. No, we can't. Remember, it's
No
blocked.
more doors. No more trap doors.
I have to step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's
Alright.
gotta go scream.
So, somebody can stabilize Zergae.
I do have a potion you can just pour down my throat.
Yeah. We'll do that.
I can handle that pouring down part, though.
Mhm, you did it so well with me.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh
know.
gosh.
Do you want me to roll the healing thing?
Oh, go ahead.
I get back 8.
All right, so yeah, the other cells are closed.
Okay.
This place.
I'll just.
Are there anything? Is there anything in
All
the
right, so
cells?
I'll describe the other cells. So in the southern cell are clean humanoid bones and purple crystals litter the floor.
Ugh. Gotta take that.
In the middle cell, there's a rotting corpse of a male tiefling wearing ruined leather armor. He's sitting up in the back of the cell, chained up. And he appears to have a silver chain around his neck that has a gold holy symbol of Asmodeus on it.
Another cleric is down. All right.
All right.
And
Hey,
in the
can you use that holy symbol?
Ow!
but so his leather armor is like completely all rotted, but the silver is tarnished, but the gold, like, it looks valuable. Like, it looks like a valuable holy. It's not like some wooden piece of crap, basically.
We will collect
I mean,
everything.
And then
Don't touch it.
and then in this cell is the other cell in the north is empty except for some manacles and some blood stains on the floor. And then in the cell over here, like laying in the corner, sort of curled up, appears to be like a tiny dragon,
Dead.
alive. It's like kind of just sitting there. It's kind of like looking out at you. It's kind of curled up in the corner.
Huh.
What color or what metallic?
It's kind of like it's basic, kind of like purplish.
Like fairy?
Like, is it a real dragon, or would you say it's kind of fake, almost like a pseudo?
Almost
dragon?
like a pseudo dragon, yes. And so he kind of like stands up and like stretches out his back and like looks over at you and is like, "Hey."
No.
What language is it speaking?
Common.
Awesome.
How convenient.
Go into the base denomination.
So he says, "Hey."
Hey. What brings you down here?
Actually, why are you locked in here?
Yeah.
Why am I locked in here? Oh, well. Zeldara. She, I used to be her familiar. You know, back before she decided that becoming like a lich was the thing to do. And I guess she decided that we had enough of a bond that she didn't outright want to kill me. But she's just sort of been keeping me alive down here.
So,
If you guys could get me out of here, that would be great.
how long have you been down here?
A while. A long, long while.
Can we
Is it,
insight this to see?
Yeah, I was like, is this
Yeah.
one
Sure,
playing
yeah.
us for a fool, or?
Yeah, let's do some perception checks here.
Oh, I totally believe this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it perception? Or...
Insight.
Oh, let's let him out.
Oh.
Let's let him out.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we're letting them out for sure.
You guys are useful.
He is...
This guy's a straight shooter. I like the way he thinks.
Yep, I totally agree.
Hey, I was right about the trapdoor. Gotta be right
Yes,
about
he was.
this.
Yes, he was.
You have no reason to... Even you, Ferrick, have no reason
Okay, all right.
to...
I was like, I don't care about those guys. I want to know how I feel.
You all think that, you know, that It seems like a reasonable story.
I think he'll make the
Does
Sword
he,
Coast great again.
Does he know how to get out of here? Do you know how to get out of here?
Oh, sure, yeah. I know how to get out of here. I could even tell you where all of the traps are.
It's a little late for that.
I'm sure there's more.
Found him by trial and error.
Okay.
By the way, my name's Elenast, and
Since
you are?
didn't ask.
My name is Aros. Who's the tiefling over there?
Who was the tiefling
Yeah,
over
who
there?
was the tiefling over there?
Oh, just somebody that pissed off Zeldara.
Since,
Oh, okay.
since you brought it up, I don't know if anyone else is gonna say but I'll say that I at least grabbed that medallion, not like touching it, but because I've had my fill of cursed critters. Put it in a bag so we can take it back and either sell it or the holy symbol. I don't know if anyone actually said that.
No one did.
Okay, so you're going to grab the holy symbol.
And what about the
That's
purple
Asmodeus.
crystal?
No, not gonna touch it. Not gonna just.
So
You
you're
said
wait.
Asmodeus.
So wait.
You're gonna lift it off
Asmodeus.
the body with the dagger.
Yeah. So you're how are you picking it up?
With the dagger.
Yeah, I was like with literally anything else, but not actually touching. The
Use
the
the shield.
haft of my warhammer.
Okay.
He said half.
Okay. So as soon as you're basically poking at the body and like trying to grab the
I'll take
medallion,
that,
right? A bunch of you disturb the body and a bunch of spores basically fly off of the body.
God damn it.
If anyone was gonna do it, though.
But if
Yeah.
you're right.
So you can go ahead and give me a.
You have advantage on poison.
It is not a poison. It is a disease.
Of course not. Right?
Give me a con save.
Still could be worse.
God.
It's worse.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
By the way, it's a save, not a check.
Uh,
Are you proficient?
Yeah, it's a save.
He's got +2
Well.
down there.
Yeah, but you're proficient with con saves, are you not? No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't-
it's poison.
Against poison.
against
yeah.
poison, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, every class has a different. I can't remember what clerics gave.
I can hear the
Oh,
shield dragon
wisdom
now.
and
Oh, that was a
charisma.
trap.
Wisdom and charisma they get.
Yeah, I was like, I was waiting for that.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, that was a trap.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Saving throws, wisdom and charisma for clerics.
Save for a disease. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, but you got the thing right. So
Okay.
that's all that matters, right?
Don't worry about it for now. It's slow acting.
Are you
Gonna
gonna?
die much later.
You don't even know you have it.
You're gonna let Elenast out of the cell. You said.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna let Elenast out of the cell. Okay, so you let him out.
Roll for initiative.
No.
He's like, deuces. I'm out.
Deuces.
He's all right. Lead us out of here, oh great one.
That's it. That's all you're doing in here. There wasn't much else here other than there was another body. Okay,
Is
so
Ferrick the syphilitic looking fine, or
yeah, he looks great.
You said there were manacles in one area, but I assume they're actually attached to the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're attached to the wall.
I don't know what I was gonna do with them, but I don't know.
Did you mention purple crystals?
There were purple
Yeah.
crystals in one of the cells with one of the other rotting the other corpse.
And that's a different color crystal than the ones that were in that other cavern that Malcolm was exploring when we first got here, like 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
No,
They're the same color.
That's a good question. I can't remember. I think they might be the
I
same
mean-
color. I think they're the same color. Yeah, they're the same color.
And we determined that there was no, well, because of our utter lack of intelligence, no intrinsic value to them.
maybe the pseudo dragon knows? What are these crystals?
Good call. He can be our intelligence familiar.
Oh, the crystals.
He is also
The crystals. Yes, the crystals. So
I'm sorry.
you
What
guys
are crystals?
did you guys saw the chamber with crystals earlier?
Duh.
yes.
I mean,
Yeah, so greedy adventurers who try to grab those crystals end up teleported into this cell.
Yeah. Yay!
And he-
People played to our favor.
And he says throw a rock in there and you'll see.
Okay.
All right.
And so as soon as you like throw a rock in there, you see like a bunch of insects squirming around inside the cell.
Wait, did we throw Malcolm in there? 'Cause
No,
he's
a
not
rock.
up, right?
A rock.
We threw a rock. Well, that's why I said Malcolm.
No.
That's all. That's all Dave says.
But underneath the crystals and like the insects, you do catch the glint of gold inside the cell.
Oh, come on.
Greedy adventurers.
Hey, sickie, you go get in there and get it.
Yeah, you look a little green.
How many insects are we talking about here?
Hundreds? Swarm?
How big are these things?
It's like a swarm of insects, like a single swarm.
Oh, okay.
You get
You know,
one.
just flesh-eating insects. You know.
For simplicity's sake, you guys can probably just
Can I
annihilate. You
fire
know that they're
from-
there. You can annihilate the insects, and
Okay.
if you wish to spend some time sifting through the refuse, you could get some treasure.
Well, we know it's there.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
figured
when
out
you
a way
describe
to-
it as sifting
hell
through
and high
refuse, how could we refuse?
Yeah. So it's basically you can pick up some coins.
Okay, sweet.
Like 10 more copper?
Well, I
No.
believe he
No,
said
no.
there was gold.
Here, I'll tell you. So you guys find like 22 gold,
Whoa.
86 silver, and 123 copper. So
Oh,
We are rich.
I guess collective greedy adventurers get finished.
okay, so Elenos tells you that the door to the south is trapped,
Okay.
but is easily bypassed.
All right.
All
How
right.
do we
Let's
easily
bypass it.
bypass?
So if you guys probably don't remember the description of the door. It's from last
No.
time. So the door is a skull door.
Ah,
So it basically has a picture of a skull on it,
okay.
That's right.
right?
Wait, isn't this the one where we
Oh,
can scratch
yeah.
it off and it?
And Elenos says if you scratch out the eyes, it will disable the trap.
Ah.
So he does it for you. He's like, "Shh, shh, let's go.
GTFO.
All right, so you guys are basically back to where you started. You
Yo.
can flee back to
Yes.
Yes.
Albrecht.
Calibrex.
Yeah.
Why would we want to stay? We're not going to help with the Harpers. That's their issue.
Another one that was taking us so damn long.
Okay, so as you exit the cave, Calbrex is dead. No, Calbrex is waiting for you on the shore.
Let's go. Let's go. 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 Go.
He
I
has
wanna be-
he has a scroll unfurled, and he says, "Stand still. This will only take a moment." He barks before uttering an incantation. In a flash of blue light, you are transported to a circle of runes on the forest floor. Dark pine trees with enormous spiderwebs block out the sky. Injured and dead harpers are laid out on stretchers, and the remains of skeletons, zombies, demons, constructs, and more litter the ground.
Yeah.
Before you is the monolithic tower of black stone that Zeldara calls home. The smell of flesh burning and ring of steel emanates from the place of horrors. Stay here, calls the voice of Romelia. The elf stands behind you, her left leg crisp with burned flesh, and her right arm limp and bleeding. She screams at the tower, Zeldara, it is done! We have your spell book! An instant later, there is a terrible crack. Appearing before you is a woman with a face that is half beautiful, half skull. Despite her ragged breath and multiple fresh wounds, the Duchess of Rot is still clearly a force to be reckoned with. She points a finger at Romelia and lifts her high into the air and slams her into a tree with a sickening thud. She looks at you and says, I'll take that back.
Send in the cleric.
With a weak but defiant voice.
I think not, young lady. Or the half of you that is still.
Who actually has it?
That's a good question. Ferrick?
I thought Elghinn had it.
One of the two magic users.
Well, I thought that the lady
Right behind the shield! Right behind the shield!
didn't she take
You
the
could-
book from us, or
you-
did she just yelled out that we had the book?
No, she says we have it. She didn't
Okay.
take it from you. You guys still have it. She got flung into a tree.
Well, I will inch behind Malcolm and said,
You can give
"You
me
better
a.
not have this back."
I'm gonna go stabilize the elf.
You can give me an insight check if you want.
All of us are just
Sure.
Aros. Alright.
I have
You
to
get
give
an insight check.
insight?
You get an insight check. Oh, wow. I'm positive that a 20-sided die has numbers over 10. I could swear.
I mean, she looks like she's in terrible shape.
It's still a
The
lich!
elf or the lich?
She looks like she's in terrible shape, but you remember that the reason that you wanted the spell book is why.
So that we could use it as leverage to make her tell us how to fix the mark.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you kill her,
Then we don't have leverage.
We don't have intention to do that.
that's all.
Valdora, we want you to surrender if you want this back.
I will not surrender. Give me back my book.
We're merely looking to do a trade here. Information for your book.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Information. What
Did we
information?
stutter? Yeah, information.
And we'll give you the cleric.
Wait, what?
No, just kidding.
I accept that deal.
Screw this party.
That's right.
Well, do you agree?
What information do you want?
Death curse. We want
yes.
to know how death curse.
He went on rust on us again.
Second time.
Second time. I love you,
Some
8 charisma.
vodka.
We've lost one of our own, and another one is afflicted by it. We think you have the answers we need.
Ah, so you want to know about the death curse? Well, how about you give me back my book, and then I'll tell you about it.
That's not how this
That's not
works.
how this works. And you know it's bad when Mike and Tim are on the same page.
She looks. She looks at her old familiar, and
That was a
basically
good
says,
one.
"Elenos, you traitor! You helped them, didn't you?"
He had nothing to do with this.
I thought he was long gone.
No, he's still with you guys at the moment.
He's hanging around.
He's hanging
Sweet.
around.
All right.
The Dragon has nothing to do with this. This was planned out from the beginning.
Yeah, so tell us what we
30
need to know.
minutes
and
ago.
you
If
can-
I tell you what you want, you will give me back my spell book.
Of
In
course.
due time, we need to get away from you first.
Alive.
I will leave with my spell book.
But then, if you share with us what we need to know, you will get your book back.
You kind of see Romelia twitch a little bit, but she's.
I thought I was stabilized her.
You
Oh
might
yeah,
want
sure.
to
She's
rebind
stabilized, but she's.
Yeah.
Book is covered with smelly leather
And butt water for that matter.
and butt water.
Why does it smell so bad?
You gotta get your plumbing checked, I'm just saying.
Why does the lich be plumbing?
Fine. I have been researching the death curse,
That's convenient.
and there is only one thing
Of course.
that could cause such a phenomena that I know of, and it is
Me.
an ungodly necromantic device known as the Soulmonger. What its purpose is beyond consuming souls is unclear to me. But I do know that a large amount of dark energy gathered by the Soulmonger is enough to power an undead being like the world has never seen.
Is there a religious or arcana check to find out information about this beyond what she's telling us?
You can give me a roll, sure.
I was gonna say, does
Trained in religion? Anyone? I'm trained in religion, but
No.
You have never heard of anything like this.
Wow, that's big stuff.
I mean, does Ramalia or the wizard that just teleported us here? I mean, are
No,
they like, oh,
Calibrax
yeah, this-
isn't with you. He stayed with the boat.
okay, so we have
Ramalia's
no one-
unconscious, and everybody
no one
else is basically
verifying.
yeah.
Okay, does it seem like she's lying to us about this
You can give
information?
me an insight for that. Roll that in the no. Roll that one in the dice tower. I'll let you re-roll that.
All right,
I don't want you to know.
fair enough.
Asshole.
Sorry. And there's just
You don't-
drop it in.
You don't. Ferrick, definitely. You don't think you guys. None of you think that she's lying to you.
I mean,
So the soulmonger is a device.
Yeah,
has-
it is
Who
an
has the
art.
device?
It's an artifact. I have no idea. I cannot pinpoint the location of it.
No idea. You must have some idea.
I don't know the exact location. I do know that it is somewhere within the peninsula of Chult, and that is the most that I could pinpoint in my studies so far.
So who on Chult would operate such a device or would want to?
That I don't know. I know
How-
very little about the land of Chult.
do any of us know about the land of Schultz?
History?
Yeah.
What was that device called again?
Soulmonger.
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 You guys, there is a notes tab. If you guys want to write stuff down, you can write notes to yourself.
no note passing.
So, yes, that is all that I know about the death curse. Is that it is probably being caused by a device called the Soulmonger, and that it is located somewhere on the peninsula of Chult.
And you have no idea how we would destroy it once we found it. Not the death curse, the soulmonger.
Uh,
Or do we need it to reverse the effects?
That I don't know. I have no idea what it's being used for. It collects souls. Whatever the person is doing with the souls, considering it is across all of Faerun, or as I know it. I have been consulting with other liches, and it is definitely worldwide, this phenomenon.
Are there bases better than yours?
Perhaps. Now, give me my spellbook.
Deal is deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Deal's deal.
To be fair, we got it once. We could probably get it again.
Yeah.
Okay, shh, quiet.
Oops.
I will.
Ah, Ferrick, you joke so much.
I'll approach her with the book.
Hey, good luck.
Oh, then I'm going to stop because of Ferrick.
She grabs the book
Easy.
and then basically mumbles and then disappears.
Weird. Did not see that coming.
No.
Well, it could have been worse.
Okay.
Let's go check on the almost dead or quite dead.
Yeah. Got a
Yeah.
potion of healing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of dead harpers. Ramalia is still alive, but she's unconscious. At this point, you guys can take you can rest. You'll probably want to take a long rest probably at this point.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sindra, the other woman who was talking to you, she comes hobbling into the clearing, and she helps you tend to the wounded, and basically asks you, what happened, what did you guys find out?
That we suck at combat.
Yeah.
And
Not the obvious.
And don't call us, we'll call you.
and you guys also you don't really know much about Chult. There's not a lot known about Chult anyway, and so none of you that rolled the history know really much about Chult. Aros, you've heard of Chult.
Yeah.
You know, your dad told you about the what was the name of that ship? The
Nostromo.
no, that was his
No.
ship.
Elysium.
The Elysium.
Yeah.
Where there's a rumor that it possibly landed on Chult. What you do know of Chult basically is that it's sort of like a jungle. It's mostly unexplored, or it used to be, prior to the spell plague, it used to be an island, but now is a peninsula. So either that or the mappers were lazy.
Okay.
So Syndra will help you out. You guys can basically rest. The Harpers that are still living will become alive. And then you can discuss your next course of action with Syndra and Romelia.
Okay.
So you guys can take a rest. And I will then, at this point, we can tally up all of your goods and everything.
Very important question. Is Mortimer okay? That's right.
Mortimer's fine.
How do we long rest on
Okay,
as
so
far as the dirt sheet goes and everything?
let me just clear this out. Okay, so to do a long rest, where is it? Do you see an eye when if you click on? So I can make you guys take a long rest. There must be a way for you to do it as well.
On our character sheet, you mean the eye?
Oh, so like if you click on your character sheet, you'll see an eye that says, and if you click on it, like if you
On the main, right?
right click on your character sheet, do you guys see an eye that says rest?
I see minimize and close window. That's what
Yeah.
I did.
Nope, no eye.
So maybe I have to trigger your rest then.
That's all good.
So we'll give you guys a long rest.
Boom.
So that means everybody will heal up. And okay, so we'll do the XP here.
Did I use my inspiration, Jerry?
I used it, yeah.
Okay.
That's what kept you alive.
I like this. I approve of this message.
Okay. I used it to keep you alive. How's that?
That's a fair trade.
Okay, so you guys defeated Zeldara.
Defeat. Yeah.
Technically.
And you gained some information about the Death Curse. You actually gained it, so you get XP for that. Did I get everything? Ghouls, skeletons, ghouls.
Familiar.
If anybody is planning on taking a Find Familiar or whatever, then Elenos can be a possible. If nobody is, then he probably will end up going about his own way. Right, so I think I got everything there. Oh no, we got one more.
It's too bad we didn't have an Arcana-based individual that would give a rip about that, or intelligence-based.
Something we're severely lacking.
Smarts.
Yeah.
Alright.
Who needs Spartan to have big swords?
Alright, so we award you guys XP, and survey says you guys level.
Hey.
I would hope so. After that, it's brutalizing.
We had like what, 4 combats? Fucking, it was brutal.
And you didn't take a short rest. You could have taken a short rest, but you guys didn't. So.
Yeah,
We value the lives of the Harpers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, no, that's
Value
the
is a
extra mile.
Strong word.
That-
Value.
Value. Hey.
if you'd taken more than one short rest, then I would have had her show up and attack you while you're in the middle of the place. So there you go.
The
Super.
Yeah.
And you also get another 500 gold from. I'll have all the treasure here because you guys get this as well from. You were offered 500 gold to take part in this.
Right.
So we'll add that to your total. I don't know if you guys want me to just split the gold amongst the group.
Sure.
There's a way to do it. Sell items, no. Oh, it's this one here. Okay. There we go. So there's a couple extra in the party loot, but everybody was awarded. And you have, you no longer have Zeldara's spellbook. You could have kept that, I suppose, if you wanted to.
Oh, I thought it'd been nice, but no.
Okay.
Oh, we have a couple of scrolls. There are 3 scrolls too.
Yeah, so you guys have a scroll.
The gem.
Tim, now that you have some time to really bond with your shield, you know what it does, and it's a shield of missile attraction. Now that sounds bad, right?
Catch.
But it's attracting it to the shield.
Now it sounds bad, right? Okay, but it does give you resistance to damage from ranged weapon attacks. Okay.
So if I keep on operating like Operation Get Behind the Human Shield.
So it does give you resistance to ranged weapon attacks. However, anytime that there is a... where is it here? I will... anytime there's an attack within 10 feet of you, it will... Anytime there's a ranged attack within 10 feet of you, to a target within 10 feet of you, it causes you become the target of the attack. So that would also apply to your allies. No, it's just ranged weapon attacks. So spells are separate. It's just ranged weapon attacks. So if, say, Aros was to throw a dagger at an enemy that you're standing in front of, it would hit you instead.
It would or might?
It might.
But you would resist it.
You would resist it. Yeah, so.
Yay.
Aros is like, I'm going to apply my sneak attack to that.
And there's the 3 scrolls. Again, you guys can basically take time to look at those. That was the wrong one. I'm going to delete that. That was not the right one. You guys can see the treasure, right? In the inventory tab?
In our individual ones?
No, in the party sheet.
Yeah, I see
I
it.
have no idea
We got the mirror image.
how to get there.
I only see mirror image.
Remember that one time I was
Hold
level
on.
1 and already cursed? Yeah, that was great.
And diseased.
And disease. Forgot about that.
Let me write a note about that.
Let me just... Thanks, Mike.
Just so I don't forget. Yeah, so you should be able to see the 3 scrolls now.
Gotcha.
Oh, fireball.
Do we want to do any dice rolling for leveling?
Yes, you'll do that as well. The gem that you guys got is a gem of brightness. It has, I believe, 22 charges on it. So you can actually do stuff with the... someone may have to write down the number of charges somewhere.
How do you level?
It says it has 50 charges.
Yeah, I don't know if you can change that. I can change it. That's a standard one. It has 23 charges left.
I only see 2 scrolls on our thing here.
There's 3.
Scroll of fireball, scroll of mirror image.
You have to scroll
And
down.
detective magic. It's above fireball, at least on my sheet.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then the shield of missile attraction, alright.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, the gem can do a blind attack. That's kind of
Yeah. If you use up all the charges, then you can no longer then use its
just
lighting
stops
effect. It
working.
just stops working. I think so. I think Zergae, you had the gem. I don't know if you guys are going to keep it. You guys can decide. The holy symbol is basically just worth cash money, which you'll be able to sell once you're in town. And there you go. That is that. And so you guys can level. I haven't done leveling in here before, so I guess that'll be an adventure on its
I was
own.
wondering how we do that.
I might do leveling on D&D Beyond and then move stuff over.
Well, not much changes other than your hit points, I don't think. Unless you're
think you
doing.
just do it.
Oh, I get a whole bunch of stuff at second
I
level.
You,
think so. I think I get cunning action.
Yeah. But it'll all just automatically add to your.
If you go to your character sheet on the main page where your class is, you just click on it, and then you can add. So like mine's fighter level 1, I can change it to 2, and
Right.
Oh, so it's not automatic?
I don't know about the hit die though. You know,
There's a little roll thing next to it.
Is that to use for healing?
The hit die is like so that's the hit die that you get for your leveling type thing, right? What was that?
I don't know. I grabbed the hit die off the class thing and rolled it.
Yeah, that hit die that's the hit die that you would use when you take a short rest for healing. That's what that's showing you.
Oh,
So if you take a level in a different class, you'll get that class's hit die added to your hit die pool, right? So if you were to take a fighter class, you'd get a D10 there instead. But you guys get to roll. We're doing rolling for hit points. Is anybody planning on multi-classing?
No.
I might, but not now.
Right. Because if you're not multi-classing, you can just change your level to level 2. Like I just changed Regan's level to level 2.
Okay.
And
then,
the only thing that changes for him is you're just gonna roll your hit die.
so this one right here, double
That
click.
sounds like a terrible idea. I'm gonna.
Well, you got max hit points, so there you go.
Nice.
So you get to add 10 hit points.
10.
Did you have a special rule
That's
about
such
it? Was it roll
garbage.
twice?
Roll
or was
twice, take the highest.
How do you change your? Oh, there it
I'm
is.
gonna get
that's
2
super
ones.
garbage.
Malcolm.
Oh my
Oh,
god. This is gonna be
Wonder if this-
awful.
hey, at least I rolled max. Hey, I'm the one who goes down most often, anyways. 1. Oh.
Sweet. You said twice, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Zergae got 7.
You got 7.
There
And you
you
do
go.
Oh,
get to add
good.
your Constitution mod to it
Yeah.
as well.
I got 6. Yay.
Yeah. 50%.
No.
Yeah. So and you'll now have 2 hit dice in your pool, and then you'll get whatever your second level abilities are.
Channel Divinity, preserve life. That would have been amazing.
Yep. And now
Don't worry, I'll just be the fighter with the least amount of hit points.
what did you roll, Dave?
That's okay. I'm your shield. I'm your living shield.
He rolled 2 2s.
Aw.
Regan gets cunning action. So but you can basically click on your class and you can drag over your ability. Like so,
What do you
boom,
mean?
cunning action. I did it.
Oh,
There
I
you
don't know
go.
how you do that.
If you click on the little dragon of your class, it brings up your class,
On the
rogue.
main character sheet?
Yeah, so if you click your class on your main sheet, if you click rogue, click on the rogue, it'll open up another
okay.
window. And then
Yeah.
you'll see rogue, and then you see little dragon.
Level 2.
If you click on that, then all you can do is click on other and
Okay.
scroll down, and it'll show level 1 you get expertise, level 1 you get sneak attack, level 1 you get 3 scan, level 2 you get cunning action. Yay!
Okay.
How do you change your hit points?
You just type it in.
Oh, that's simple. Okay.
That It is that simple.
Nice. My move is now 50.
Oh, that's right. You get your extra move.
So I dragged it over. I don't think I must have not done it right because it didn't show up.
All right. What were you trying to drag over?
So I was dragging over Channel Divinity, Preserve Life, and I thought I dragged it over to.
If you drag it over to your, you have to be on your ability tab.
Probably features.
Yeah, under
That's
features.
yeah. I wasn't on the right tab. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Because you're gaining abilities.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't need to do that anymore. So do you edit our hit points? Is that something that you?
No,
You
we
can
can do
you
that.
can do it.
Go to your main page of your character sheet
Yeah.
and just change your max.
You got what 6, right?
6.
So you're
So
at 19. There you go.
Ayo.
Everybody's around the same hit point total.
Yep.
Thanks
Back
to
in higher 19.
now you guys can survive one hit.
A level 1 encounter.
uh,
If,
come on, the specters weren't that bad. They were terrible.
it really would have been nice to have that preserve life at that moment. It would have been like, boom, got everyone up at the same time.
Yep.
What's amazing is the specters are the same CR as the 2 ghouls.
Screw that noise.
Somebody's math seems a little off.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I don't think that's right.
So if I wanted to add the shield, would I add a different module, like other than the D&D Player's Handbook, and look up items or equipment?
Yeah, you should have. You didn't download any of the mods yet, right?
Just the Player's Handbook, so I could have
Yeah.
the spells.
I think from the party sheet inventory, there's a little shield for shield of
Yeah.
initial attraction. So
Yes.
just drag that into your inventory.
Yeah.
From the party sheet. That's right. You said.
Yeah.
Do.
So you have it. So basically, I can assign it to Ferrick, right? So he's got it now. Oops, there shouldn't be 2 of them. Maybe 1 of them. Who's taking the scrolls?
Who could cast them?
I think I will, because I think I may be able to soon.
Okay.
Well, so I'll give all the scrolls to Elghinn. And
It's
then
going to be a Tome Warlock anyway.
and then boom, distribute. It didn't go. Why didn't it go? Oh, I guess I have to drag it over. Alright, I'm gonna give Elghinn the scrolls. And Zergae is gonna keep the Gem of Brightness.
Sure. I can be the blinder.
And I'll just leave the holy symbol in the party sheet inventory.
Okay.
It's currently safely resting with Mortimer. And that wraps up this. I assume we're just going to wrap up at this point.
Yeah, might as well.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Yay, I'm cursed and diseased. Woo!
And
But level 2.
It's been a good day then.
it's been a
That's
good
a
day.
That's a wild party when you come back cursed and diseased. Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Vaughn is on a cruise. So,
Yes, have fun.
Next,
Yeah. Drink
Get
lots.
on the boat tomorrow.
yeah. And so next week I don't know what we'll be doing. We may continue on without Vaughn, or I may just run something, just like a quick.
If you guys want to Jaeger pilot me, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, every time he does lots of crit hits with your character.
Yeah, I was like, let's be honest. You are a rock star when you're not here.
A kill stealing punk.
Yeah, go away.
Maybe
I'll take it. Are you kidding me? It's the only way we can survive.
maybe I'll have you guys play a group that's already in Chult that meets its unfortunate demise before you get there.
What the?
Right.
Just give us a taste of what's to come.
What's to come? Yeah. So there you go. That's it. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.
Adios.